Speaking, I just spoke to one of the fellas that was just out sailing. Oh, lovely one-handed back loop from Dida. Straight off the mark. It wasn't landed one-handed, but it was really clean.
Not
Well,
sure if it's that windy. Out there, I was this morning on 3-7 and came back wobbling in. It looked like it picked up again, but...
oh, and another jump from... Well...
Nice warm-up from Dida to backies. She tends to do the one-handed back loops on the inside more. We have a little sheltered spot here on the inside when you can actually safer put your hand off than outside at the bunker when it's howling 35 knots. So we have Dida on the red sail and Ibaya on the blue sail.
Yeah.
We don't have any chance for a double elimination, so this is going to be it. The winner of the heat takes it all. We have 14 minutes heats, right? For the ladies, it's the same. 2 jumps to count and 1 wave to count.
Yeah. And...
Can't see the flag from here, but... Who's your money on? After the first run from Dida? Probably Dida, but... I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say in these sort of conditions, probably Dida. Actually, I'd give it to a buyer with
in this
more
sort of
waves.
condition, I thought more Ibaya.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Dida's got those massive tweak push loops and all those moves that are going to be hard to do in this. I mean, as we say that, it's picking up. But it wasn't that windy a few minutes ago.
I think a buyer, whenever I see a buyer really stand out, it's probably more with wave, like with proper wave riding. And then she's
true, but she can do goiters, and we saw a frontside aerial from her yesterday.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's going to be a good scrum. And she still can do her nice back loops and tabletop forward.
Yeah,
so
she's still got some solid jumps, that's for sure.
I think it's going to be close.
So
okay, Dida opens with a stall forward. Nice style. What's Ibaya got? They're definitely good in hunting out those ramps. You can see the locals get this advantage.
Definitely some local knowledge, isn't it? Well, I mean, look at the score sheet already from Dida.
Tabletop forward from Ibaya. Bit wet, but it is a difficult maneuver.
Oof, yeah. But you're looking at Dida with a 7.5 on that one-handed back loop.
All right, so these back loops were already in the heat.
Yeah, just on the hooter.
Okay, so that's going to be a
6.88 on the wave ride. So
that's a good, comfortable start.
She's in a serious lead. Her buyer's definitely got her work cut out.
Good thing about both ladies, they have so much experience. They've been on tour for, I think they said 18 years, something like that. So they can keep it together. And just because someone opened the heat well doesn't mean nothing yet. We still have 11 minutes, I think, to go.
Yeah.
So anything can happen, especially that they sometimes do 2-3 jumps in one run.
Well, Dida is she's working already on this wave. I don't know. It hasn't really even stood up yet. I wonder. That's definitely a bit of local knowledge. If that starts to break, then
I'm going to be impressed.
Pretty impressed.
That's 2 air shot backsides from Dida.
It is. Look at it.
It's going to stay.
No, it's going to chuck on the inside. She manages to hold on to it. But down, bit further down. Oh, a buyer going for a big tail slide out back. Bit further down.
Conditions definitely tricky. I'm not used to seeing those ladies quite that slow on a wave. It really drops on the inside, but on the outside it's really windy. That happened to me this morning. So if you want to jump on the outside, you can't afford a big sail, but on the inside you really need it. So that's
I think it easy. It's sort of a tiny bit cloudy this morning, and that does tend to affect, especially in the Canaries, it really messes the wind up. In fact, you end up with these big patches where it's sunny. It's basically like nuclear, and the minute there's a little bit of like cloud cover in the shade, you've sort of got hardly any wind. So yeah, it's definitely, you see it now. Actually, both of the girls are sort of struggling to get planing, and then all of a sudden they'll be off, and
Yeah, we do have high tide as well. At the moment, just started dropping, so it normally tends to drop a bit during the high tide. It's going to be probably picking up now as the water goes down. Ibaya looking for a ram on the outside. Is she going to get it? Yes, she's going to get it. Baki? Nice Baki from
Big
Ibaya.
back loop.
Super nice.
Yeah, and clean. So
it's probably not going to match the one-handed back loop score from Daida, but it probably should
it's
match
going to
that
put her in a
forward.
better position, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, she needs a wave as well.
Oh, Daida with that
Daida's-
trademark.
Daida's in Terminator mode this morning, isn't she? She is
That's
killing it.
what's happening yesterday in Few of the Heats. You got a wave on the inside, you think you're going to ride it, but it's really light on the inside. And in the high tide, you're even more on the inside than normally, so makes it even more tricky. Okay, Daida spotted something.
Ibaya's also waiting for a wave out back, and she looks like she's lining up on quite a solid one, but it looks like Daida might
Daida's
get a
gonna
little bit in
jump
her
off it.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. And it sort of fades out into nothing. That's tricky, but a nice front side hit from Ibaya.
Ooh, it's just
Showing us the fins there.
ooh,
But she
catches
goes
the rail.
down.
It's tricky. It's lumpy there, and I mean lumpy's
And
not out there on the water, but the water is
It's
lumpy.
also not that. It's not that. There's not that much water.
Yeah.
I think exactly there. So I'm always absolutely terrified. I'm about to bust my fins out.
Yeah, I think out of all days tide, this is probably the best you'll get out there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Die down the way in. I always like to see the heat really, really close to the last moment because we know Ibaya likes to pull off something big in the
A sort
last
of
second, a
clutch.
goiter or wave 360.
Well, if she gets the dream wave, can
Can she come back?
yeah.
Yeah, she can. And Daida we seen when she was losing her final last time here in POZO 2 years ago to Ibaya, she tried a double in the last seconds as well. She didn't pull it off, but we know she's got it.
So we could even maybe see that. But I tell
that's
you
gonna
what,
be a good wave from Daida. Boom.
Daida, she's just picking much better waves and waves that sort of give her a bit more of an
But still they
opportunity.
always turn away from them, like they're not happy with them, which is quite risky in the conditions. You would think they would work it, you know, one more turn, just to make some
Right onto onto the bricks. Well, I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Two quite different tactics. I think
Okay.
Daida's trying to work the wave further up, and
2.5s is definitely not the sort of wave
Wo-
score we expected from Ibaya. She looks kind of lost out there. Hopefully she can find a better wave.
I think if you've got a buyer struggling for a wave, that says something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'd have no chance.
Of being in the ladies' final either.
Yeah.
Here goes Ibaya. She probably would want to better that tabletop forward. We've seen her landing really dry yesterday, and her first one was quite wet. It only got 488. I mean, say only. It's still a good score, but she probably not super
That's
happy
something
about
that
it.
she's going to want to improve on, I think. But how much time have we got left in the heat?
5.5 minutes, and I tell
So
you what, I've
there's
seen from those two in 5.5 minutes here.
Still quite a lot of
stuff.
time. I mean, 5 minutes doesn't sound like that long, but in
Yes,
a
sir.
heat, you've got
We used to have 8-minute heats here, so that
Ooh,
wouldn't be even halfway
flippin'.
through the heat, would it?
not even.
And that I would have like 17 jumps in that time. So I feel there's more stuff to come. Daida's probably quite happy about her wave.
I think
is
she's
she gonna
looking to
try some-
improve a jump. Actually, she's got that super nice tweaked push loop on lockdown as well. So
Oh, she just.
Oh.
Oh, what was that? We just lost it.
tabletop forward going for it, but she goes down on the landing. Looked like she got a bit of a gust and had a bit of a
Good tactics
scary
from Daida.
rotation,
She knows Ibaya did it, so she wants to just show,
Yeah.
yeah, I can do it too.
but a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Ibaya stuck on the inside there as well. It's hard to get your way out of that today. It's really light out there. And Daida on another wave. I mean, definitely wave selections advantage Daida.
yeah,
We know what Ibaya can do when she's on the wave, but the half of the challenge is to find that wave. So, Daida, yeah. Nice tail throw there, all the way to the rocks. Ibaya with the ramp. And another forward, but she won on the tabletop, got hit by a wide water and had to bail because something just went wrong on a takeoff.
That looks terrifying, that one.
Not as terrifying as Klaas's double from the first round, though.
Oh,
Did you see it?
no, I've literally just, unfortunately, I've just rocked up, so I obviously
so we
missed
saw
it.
a double attempt from Klaas halfway through, and the kid, I think, did a triple.
He did say something about, you know, like he sort of thought he sort of had them. Sometimes he could do them, and
yeah, apparently he kind of told me that he pulls them off every time on the big day. He at least tries to go for it.
Yeah,
but it's definitely not a maneuver that he like trains.
Well, he said
for.
he sort of tries for a bit, and then he ends up with a headache, which is what happens when you try.
I think headache wouldn't be my biggest problem. It's probably, you know, going for it that makes it the hard bit about learning moves like that. But I remember this old article back in Surf magazine. I think it was German Surf magazine, like 10 years ago, about Klaas Vogel going to Denmark because they're going to do 2 weeks to learn the double, and they're not coming back, and they're living in a van. You remember that?
No.
And they were nailing the doubles for 2 weeks with one of his mates. I don't remember who that was right now, but yeah, they got them. So we know he can do them. It was definitely tricky out there today to try to pull a double.
Oh,
so
I mean, when it's like this, I think it's you're almost better safer doing a double than a backloop because you only need the choppy stuff.
Did you just see that? We have like synchronized swimming from two twins and really nice swimming, surfing.
Top turns.
Top turns. That was pretty cool. And another one.
No, they're both
that lets you compare the top turn of those two, and they're pretty close, aren't they?
Yeah. But I think a buyer might have just got the better out of that exchange.
But we know Daida's got a better wave from before, and I don't think that these two waves would better that.
No, it is close. Wow.
So Daida on the red sail and Ibaya on the blue. Ibaya really needs to up her both waves and jumps in the moment, and we have 2 minutes.
I think
might look like the queen of POZO is taking that one more time.
She's keeping her crown.
Yep. Daida must be happy with her heat. She had a pretty solid performance all throughout the heat. Started out with 2 solid back loops, one-handed and a normal one. Oh, Ibaya with a forward. Was that a tabletop forward?
It had a little tail.
That was definitely drier than the first attempt, but I don't know if the board was as tweaked as on the first one.
No, it definitely wasn't as tweaked.
But let's see what it's going to score. If she gets in the last minute and a half, which is possible, a really, really good wave, she might be back in the game. I mean, she still has a 688 back loop. If that top forward is better, but the wave would have to be really good because Daida's sitting on 688 for her wave as well. I think
it's going to have to be.
I don't want to say it, but I think that he is.
It's going to have to be a 360 or a goiter.
Yeah.
From a
and we've seen that before. So, and there's a wave. She's on a wave, looking like a wave, actually. So, never know. She knows she needs something extra, so she might go for a goiter or at least an aerial or a taka. We know she's got all those moves.
I have to say that Daida's absolutely just annihilated a wave.
Oh, we've seen something from Ibaya. Oh, Daida forward of the lip. She must have been watching Graham Ezzy and finished that wave with the forward.
Oh, but off the back.
And so does Ibaya. Ooh, but doesn't get it. The opening to that wave from Ibaya was quite good. We haven't seen it on the screen, but I think that was an aerial hit as well. But I don't think it's going to put her back in the game, especially after crashing that backy, that forward on the last bit.
No. So it's 4-8-8.
22 seconds.
Well.
Come on, Ibaya, double. We know she's been saying last year she wants to get those doubles sorted, so maybe she's going to pull one out now. Oh, 8 seconds, I think, if my watch is properly synchronized with the guys.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. So Daida. Moreno takes the win. Ibaya in second. Still a solid performance from both the ladies, but Daida definitely clean.